Hello and welcome to our Saturday morning as we continue our journey of Job through Lent. We are on our penultimate Saturday today. Is that right? Yes. No, we've got three more Saturdays, including this one, and but we are heading very much towards the end. We are on the tomorrow we get off anyway. So that will complete the top bar, and then we've just got the two more lines, 6 days to go on the purple bars, and then we hit Holy Week, and we're going to be doing every day. So tomorrow's our last day off as we head towards chapter 42 of Job on this amazing journey. It really has been a phenomenal journey. Right at the bottom we had where Job was having a good life, all was well, and then all of a sudden his life fell apart, didn't it? He's been comforted in a very poor way. Each of his comforters had 3 speeches that they've each said to him and tried to cheer him up, but really they've just been telling him off. And Job has spoken out of his heart for each of them, and has spoken to God and has replied to them. And we're gonna have big moments coming up in these next chapters. So do stay with us as we head towards Easter Day, and we're on chapter 28 today, where Job continues, and this is what he has to say today. He's been talking about the way that God punishes the wicked, that sometimes it doesn't look like they're being punished, but he does punish them. That's what Job says, but it does sometimes feel like he doesn't. And out of Job's mouth, that has a certain integrity about it in a way that it didn't with the comforters. But here we are, chapter 28. Job continues. Gold and silver are mined, then purified. The same is done with iron and copper. Miners carry lanterns deep into the darkness to search for these metals. They dig tunnels in distant, unknown places where they dangle by ropes. Far beneath the grain fields, fires are built to break loose those rocks, but that have jewels or gold. Miners go to places unseen by the eyes of hawks. They walk on soil unknown to the proudest lions. With their own hands they remove sharp rocks and uproot mountains. They dig through the rocks in search of jewels and precious metals. They also uncover the sources of rivers and discover secret places. But where is wisdom found? No human knows the way, nor can it be discovered in the deepest sea. It is worth much more than silver or pure gold or precious stones. Nothing is its equal, not gold or costly glass. Wisdom is worth much more than coral, jasper, or rubies. All the topaz of Ethiopia and the finest gold cannot compare with it. Where then is wisdom? It is hidden from human eyes and even from birds. Death and destruction have merely heard rumours about where it is found. God is the only one who knows the way to wisdom, because he sees everything beneath the heavens. When God divided out the wind and the water, and when he decided the path for rain and lightning, he also determined the truth and defined wisdom. God told us, wisdom means that you respect me, the Lord, and turn from sin. I think that's become my favourite chapter so far. There's a real change there, isn't there, as Job speaks. He's got a real change from that sense of understanding the world as we see it, and that search for understanding the world as God sees it, what wisdom is, something that is really, really hard to find. How do you find true wisdom? How do I understand, says Job, how it is that God sees the world? Because if I understand that, then the world will look different to me as well. And he says people go and find things in all sorts of hidden places, like miners, and that's a great description of miners going underground. And amazing to think that this was written thousands of years ago, no dynamite or anything like that then, but they were underground searching, in places that hawks haven't seen, on soil that lions have never trodden on, and they were bringing out these precious stones from underneath, and they were hunting for them and searching for them. Finding wisdom, being able to see the world as God sees it, is something that is even more difficult to find, and yet even more precious when you do find it. And that's what Job wants to know. He says, I've seen the world and I've had it explained through human eyes, but that's not satisfying me. I need to understand it through God's eyes. I need to gain wisdom. Where can I find it, says Job. Favourite chapter so far, chapter 28. Let's see what happens 29. Join me on Monday. We get tomorrow off Passion Sunday. Have a great Passion Sunday as we turn in Lent to face the cross. And well, maybe there's something that links those two things, finding wisdom and coming to Passion Sunday and the cross tomorrow. So do join us on Monday as I go to chapter 29, the final chapter of the 20s, and we'll head towards the 30s and then to chapter 42 on Easter Day. Enjoy your day off tomorrow, and I'll see you on Monday. All the very best. God bless. Bye bye.